So very good afternoon to all the judges and all the audience here. We are Frozeneko from University Sains, Malaysia. So first of all, let me introduce to our 5 core of value. Learn, unlearn, relearn, co-learn, and co-created is our implement in our team. Next. Alright, so in USM, we shape the minds of future and nurture us to be balanced between knowledge and character. So now let's presenting our team members. This is Leong Chi Kin, Ernest Chia, Yao Iwan, and me, Rex, and Medak Wong. So let's move on to the first session, strategy planning and management. I'll pass my mic to Leong Chi Kin.
Hello everyone, I am Chi Kin. I'm person in charge of the retail department. Retail is very important in our company as it contributes majority of our sales revenue. There are few important operations to be carried out in the retail. The first one is the communication with the upstream production warehouse to ship the stock from warehouse. And the second one is procurement of finished goods from vendors to retail location. I have to decide when to procure and when to ship the stock from warehouse. The third one is I also have to carefully monitor the stock move day from warehouse as it takes a few days to ship the stock. And then I also need to predict the demand based on the forecast given and also check the business intelligence report to see if my marketing is doing well. The next one is the pricing is also have to be competitive enough. As you can see from the chart, at the 106th day when I lower down my price is in the pink color, the sales goes out. So in general, I have to make sure all the operation of the retail goes smooth. Conditions such as retail stock out or retail overflow is very critical to our retail operations. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ernest. I'm the person in charge of warehouse, and I invest warehouse to get a better ROI, also known as the return on investment. As you can see from the chart, from first day we have 0, and then on day 4 we drop into negative because we bought the machine and because there's no raw material. And once the raw material arrives, our graph shoots up. So it means our production increase, and it means it brings our COGS, increase our COGS and stuff. And so this is the problem I found in warehouse, is the imbalance of stock in the warehouse for both departments, which is retail and B2B. And the solution is to communicate with both departments and to decide what material to buying raw materials for some specific products.
Okay, hi, I'm Ewan and I'm in charge in B2B. So B2B is very important because it can increase the profit margin and also the cash on hand. I will also always monitor the COGS to get the best bidding price. And if that time there is no better bidding price, I will always go for deals. And I will always communicate with warehouse. And there is some problems when I'm doing B2B, which is late shipment and high competitive in market. To solve this problem, I will always communicate with warehouse, and I will solve the question by procuring the finished good and to lower down the bidding price to secure the bidding. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Rex. I'm the person in charge of the human resource department. As we all know, a company is very focus on the resource, because resource of company can make sure the effectiveness of the operations, and with that training of the staff, counseling, and we not forgetting the oceans factor of the staff, and not forgetting the resign rate. Next, we move on to the problems. The first problem is the staff resign. The second problem is excessive staff in certain department. So the solution to this problem is by training, counseling, and by staff transfer.
Hi, I'm Medak, and I play service and e-commerce for my team. So for service, the important thing is it's important because it provides cash on hand early on during the game. It also provides extra income to buy machines and procure raw materials. And e-commerce is important because one, it increases company reputation. Secondly, it also helps warehouse to get rid of unwanted stock, thus fulfilling our retail stock out KPI. And the problems that I find out in service is competitors will bid lower or very, very low even. And the solution for that is to check the sales order list regularly and quote slightly lower. Second problem is the staff is always engaged in transactions, so the solution will be to hire more staff. Thank you.
Thank you, team Frozeneko. And here we move on to the Q&A session.
You have in the current cash on hand, you get 7.3 million Hong Kong dollar. What do you, is in your strategy to keep account money here, or you should invest the money into some area? If so, what area that you think you should invest?
We will invest based on the situation. If we feel like we buy extra machine but it doesn't give us the better value, return on the value, then we don't think that we need to use the cash to invest in more machine or more warehouse capacity.
Yeah, machine and event is about marketing, human resources, or others in order to improve the overall performance. I mean, your cash on hand. You mentioned you will not invest. You will not invest in the warehouse, but how about other areas?
Marketing, we will just keep, if we will monitor the market share. If we drop down, then maybe we will do some action. But I think overall our strategy will give us enough free cash flow using this one.
Yes, for HR department, if the cash on hand is enough, I will hire extra staff for the service department, because the service department can help us to increase our cash on hand also. So I can use the cash on hand to hire another more staff in the service department, so that the service department, they are not crashing, the staff that working is not overlaps. Yes.
For warehouse, I will use the cash on hand. I will just sell the old machine and just buy a new one, because machine capacity is actually very important for the product flow.
Any further question from the judges? If no, thank you, Frozeneko.